Hello everyone, so this is part 1 of how to use Microsoft Forms inside Microsoft Teams. Actually, it's very easy. All you have to do as a teacher is to go to your channel that you want to create the forms to or in. So for example, 9B here, you will go to the general, not the class, the general, and then you will press on this plus button, which is add a tab, and you will find it here. Now, of course, most likely you will not find it here. Trust me on this, you will not find it here. Now, if you didn't find it here, okay, see, you go general, plus, and then, oh, you didn't find it here. You press on search, you put form, it's not there. Let's say it's not there, okay, only you will see this. So what you will do to add it here, it's very easy. You will go to apps and press on it, click on it, and then you will find it here. What? You didn't find it yet? No problem. You can press on tabs and you will find it here. You didn't find it? No problem. Form. Okay, you will find it here. Where is it? Here. Forms. There you go. You will find it. Okay? So it's there. Now when you click on it, you will find this window. Now can you see this open Word? You will not find it open. You will find it add. You will find it add. So you will click on it. It will be added. Added where? Added when I went here. What? Sorry. Come on. When I added here, remember? I pressed and I found it. So when you click on add, it will add it here. It will add a tab. It will be, added to these. Okay? Now let's continue. Apps. Again, you will click on forms and then you will click on add. Now after you click on add, you will press this drop down menu and then they will ask you, you want to add it to a team or to a chat? Okay? Now, if I add it to a team, very easy. Here you click, you will find all the teams that you want to, okay, or the channels or all the teams that you want to create. Okay, now because I created it 9B, I created it already before. Okay, I couldn't find 9B here, but let's say I want to create it to 9A. So I will click on here and then of course look, set up a tab or a bot or set up like a connector. No, don't worry about these two. Set up a tab, which is a tab, the one that I'm, like I showed you. Okay, can you see this window? Can you see this window? See, like name. Okay, I will close it now, and I will go to my one here, the 9B general, and I will press here and click here. See, it's the same one. It's asking me what is the title. What title? This title. Can you see assignments, grades? Now they want to add one more tab here, the one that the forms one, the one that you will create. So what do you want to type it? What do you want to name it? Let's say chapter 5 test. Okay? Now let's say I'm doing a test for 7A, and then after I created it, I want to use the same test for 7B. So what I will do, I will click on this and I will find it here. See, this is the math test. I will find the previous one here. So I can use the same forms for more than one class. Okay? But here now I want to create a new one. Oops, why? It's confusing now. No, when I create let's say math test, there you go. Okay, so when you create a new one, you will find the name there, but no, create a new one. So if you want to use the same form that you created before to another class, or you will find it there saved, you can use it again. Now when I press save, what will happen? It will create a nice little cute form for me. It will load now, and then there you go. This is your title. This is the questions, and these are the responses. Of course, we don't have any responses because we didn't create the form. Now, what type of questions? What can I add in my forms? I can add new 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all of this. Of course, I will explain every single one of them. I will start with the easiest one, which is the choice. So one of my hardest questions is 1 plus 1 as a math test, right? So the answer will be 3. The answer will be 2. I can add option 5, and I can add one more option, which is 0. Now, if these kind of questions you can pick more than one answer. Let's say, what type of food you like? I like Indian and Chinese and fast food, whatever. So if the type of questions, like the student can pick more than one answer, you can allow multiple answers, okay, from here. If it's required, look, you will find a small star comes, small red stars, like will come next to the question number. If it's required. If it's required, so the students cannot submit the form unless they answer this question. If it's not required, if the students skip this question for any reason and click on submit, it will be submitted and this question will be empty. There is no answer for this. So let's say this one is required. Now the 3 dots here in every single type of questions, and when I say every single type, I mean these, okay? Like they are very important, of course, but most of them, they are not now. When I create more than one question, then it will be clear for you. Now text, for example, school feedback, or no, not school feedback, since it's a math teacher feedback, okay, and then write your answer, and they will talk about the math teacher. I don't know him, but anyway. So if here, like, there's a certain space you will give the user or the students to write, and you can enlarge the space that the students can write in long answer. And of course, if it's required, I don't think that this kind of question is required since they are talking about the math teacher, so it's okay, no problem, they can skip this question and feel free not to answer it. Thank you. And then next one is the rating. See, so I can rate, let's say, math quality or math, any math lesson, like anything related to your subject. They can rate it up to 5 stars, or they can, let's say, increase the number of stars. It's up to you, but the most famous one is either 7 or 5 or 3 sometimes, and I can change the star here to be a number, and then look here, I can label these numbers. Look, so let's say number 1 is poor and number 5 is excellent. Okay, so you can name the 1 and the 5, so to make it clear on the user or on the students what's 1 means what or 5 means what, otherwise maybe they will answer wrong. Okay, so you can remove the label if I want and back to star, which is the most common one. So this is like the rating. Okay, the date, let's say the joining date for school, for example, and the student will pick it, and if it's required. And of course, while you are creating this, you can copy the question if you need the calendar again for any reason, starting date, ending date, whatever, and you can delete it and you can move it up or down. And this is question number 4. I can move it to make it question number 3, and question number 3 now it's question number 4. I can bring it back, move the questions up and down as the order you want. Okay, now the date finished. Let me click this, the ranking. Now the ranking questions, actually I cannot show it to you now. I will fill the questions, but when I show you in the preview how the form will look like, then it will be clear for you. So here, for example, let's say I will say order the following numbers. Okay, and here I said 0.3, here 0.9, here 0.1, and I can, for example, 0.5. Okay. Of course, when I show you in the preview, I will show you what this means. You can change this question. This is like question math related, but you can say like, what's your favorite, most likely, like ranking. I will explain, inshallah, when I preview. Now. This one is very, very, very nice. For example, so if I said school feedback, okay, or subject feedback. So here, for example, look how amazing it is. Let's say I will write poor. Look, when I write poor, automatically it will show me some options. So according to whatever you want to write, it will give you choices. So this is poor. When I click here, it's there. It's, let's say, fair, it's good, and here will be very good, and here will be maybe excellent. See? And here, statement 1, you can enter it. Let's say this will be math, this will be English, Okay, and you can add one more, let's say what, PE maybe. See? Okay, so this is very good. When I show you in the preview, it's actually really good, and it saves time and effort, and you have all the information in one question. Now upload a file. Okay, so this one is, for example, when they will upload a file, let's say they will take they will do the homework, they will take a picture, and then they will upload the picture. Now see, when you click on OK, now this one will be obvious, right? So we'll say submit your homework here. Okay, now here number of files, maybe you will allow 2 files. Maybe sometimes the homework will not fit only 1 picture, maybe 2 pictures, or Microsoft Word, or whatever file, PDF. And here you can specify the size, the maximum size for the file. Now here the thing is, if it's required, of course it's required. If it's a homework, they have to submit, otherwise what's wrong? So here, subtitle, you can write a note like, make sure your homework is in a Word document, make sure your homework is in a picture form, as JPG, make sure your homework is a Microsoft Excel file. Whatever you like to give them as a note, as a subtitle to this one. Okay, it will help them to guide them. File type here, that's most interesting. Look, see the file type? So let's say if I click on image, and it will be an image file only. It will accept only image file. Branching actually is one of the most amazing one. Now I will explain it later after I finish all types of questions. Okay, so here we have file number limit 2, single file size is like 10 megabyte, and allow file types as image only. And this star I'm talking about, so it means it's required, so you have to. Okay, upload a file. Now net promotion code. Now this one, you can change this to whatever you want. How likely are you to recommend us to your friends or colleagues? And then they will recommend. You can type any question you want, and they will rank it from 0 to 10. You can upload a picture here. You can search a picture, and then how you recommend this picture, whatever you want to upload. Let's say a mobile, for example. Say a mobile, and then there you go. So what do you think about the old mobiles? For you rank the old mobile, rank Samsung mobile, rank the depends on the see, for example here, look, for example, if I want to add any picture and this question is related to that picture, and they will click on the rank, how much they like mobiles, for example. Okay, now of course if it's required, and I will explain branching later. Now here, what's next? Section. Now the section part is this one. Now here you can upload a picture as well. You can write a note, like they will enter a description, I will enter a description, and like it's not much, it's section 2 only, and it's not like if I want to duplicate section or move section or add branching. Now it's like you will write some notes and they will see it. Now I will show you when I preview. Now let me tell you about the branching. Okay, branching actually is very good. Look, let's say this, sorry, where is it? Let's say this one. Okay, I want to enter it and I want to copy it. So now I have what, 2 questions, the same idea. I want to copy it. Now let's say this one I will leave it, or I will leave number 2 as it is, and here this one I will edit it. Now for example, branching, watch this. Now let's say 1 plus 1. Okay, so or any other question. Let's say how are you? Okay, now here I will say good. For example, here bad, here let's say so-so, and here okay, fine. Now branching, watch this. When I click on 3 dots, I have branching. Branching means if the student press on good, I will go to where? See? Now after you do all the questions, so if he said good, I will jump from question 1, I may skip number 2, 3, 4 and go to number 5, for example. Question, it will skip. Fine. If he said bad, maybe he will go to question 2 normally. If he said so, he will jump to let's say submit the homework. See, it's like links, like programming. And if he said okay, maybe he will go to next. Actually question 2 is next, so this is question 1, he will go next. And this one, for example, let's say he will say 9. Okay, see, so I'm forcing according depends on his answer, I will tell him where to go. Okay, and now we will see how it's in the preview. Okay, so back. Now everyone ready? So let's see how it will look like. See, there's links here. Preview. Now this is how the form will look like in the see, where are the rest? Where are the rest? See, because it's connected, so when I click on good, see, it jumped and it opened the rest. Now it's confusing, but like one by one you can press next. If I see, look, bad, it's next, look. So this will be question number 2. See, it will change according to the links that I gave. Okay, you understand? Fine. So if he click good, question number 2 will be the joining date, which I told him where to go. If he click on bad, question number 2 will be different. His form will be different. Yeah, if he press this one, his form will be different. So let me go back and remove this question because I want the normal. I want the normal one, so I will remove this. Okay, here, and let's show a preview. Now here, this is the normal form without any links. Now, okay, so they will show me that the red star is required. 1 + 1 = 2. Math feedback, I will say good. Okay, and here math is 2 stars, and the joining date I will press here. Let's say the 5th. This one, whatever I will talk about. Now, when I rank them, see, like 0.1, let's say order the following number to ascending order. I forgot to write ascending order. So I will rank this. Look, I'm moving it up. Look. And then this one maybe will be, let's say, down. And now I ordered them. Okay? So maybe you have a choice. First choice, second choice, third choice, or ordering the number. Or, yeah, the question is, like all of them, it's not like which one is the correct answer. It's not a multiple choice question. It's like ranking the choices. It's like ordering them according to, depends on the subject, according to the question, you will rank the results, the choices. Okay? Type subject feedback, that's what I said. Let's say math is poor, English is excellent, and B is good, for example. Okay, submit your homework here, please. They will click on here, and of course, since we decided that the type of the file is image, so I think this will be the image. They will upload it, and here, look. So, for example, how likely you recommend? Maybe you will write a question that's related to the picture that you will include, and then they will press on the choice, one of these. Look, see, extremely likely. Do you like mobiles? Do you like PlayStation? Whatever. And then you will press on next. Let me check. Yeah, picture is here. Press on next and submit it and finish. So this is how you can create a form. Now, what will happen? Where is the results? Okay, the results is over there. Look, responses. You click on it, and you will find someone. Your results called Nader, and he's respondent number 1, and he answered in 1 minute 43 seconds. He's so slow. Now the next student, you can press on next. You will find the next. You can delete him if you want, print if you want, and you can, let's say, this is the name. Okay. Now these are the answers of Nader. Of course, I cannot edit it, I cannot remove it, I cannot change it, I cannot do anything with it. And this is the section I'm talking about if I want to type any note or I want to guide them for any reason. And this is finished. Now, where the students will see it, they will see it on the general channel. They will see it like this. See, the teacher, he did like a math test or a quiz or a homework or a survey or a feedback form. So what they will do, they will click on it and they will fill it, and see, it's a new one. They will fill it. Now, am I allowed to do it again? Let's say, see, look. Now I will edit again. No, I don't want to edit again. See, it's a preview. Okay, am I allowed to do it again? Let's see. So here, okay, and here, see, I will just want to, okay, fine, go ahead, go up and down. Okay, submit, it's required. See, that's a problem, it's required. And here, boom, and next, not yet, because we need to submit. Now, see, now a student submit another response. I will do it again and again. Now, when I go to the response, look, I have 2 already, and both of them, like in the same 2 respondents I have, and look at the statistics, by the way. See, statistics. Now, one of the students, they answered 2, the other one they answered 5, and according to this you have a pie chart to show, and these are the 2 answers, like good or bad. These are the answers. They will list down all the answers for all and see, it looks nice. So this is the results, and this is how you can see the students, how they like bad, fair. Most of them they said fair, poor, according to whatever you created. See, you will find them in the nice, and these are the 2 pictures, which is the 2 homework. So this one you will find them very nice as a presentation. If you want to print it out, if you want to do anything, if you want to of course delete the whole thing, open in Excel, you can open it in Excel and create a summary link. So, and view results for the students. See, 2 students responded 1 and 2. I can change, and I can see the answer. I can change from one to another by using these arrows. Okay, now so if I remove it from here, this is how you can remove it from there. Look, see, you click on remove and it's removed, and then you can create a new one if you want from here, and that's it. Or you can use an existing one. Okay, hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please ask it in the